What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Dark Souls. Your boy Circle of Mania here as a partially naked, gross man. Yeah, it's been a couple days since I played this. I figured it was time to jump back in and do a little bit more. On the last episode, we took down not the Taurus Demon. We did that a couple episodes. On the last episode, we took down the Asylum Demon? Is it the Asylum Demon? The Wander... I don't remember. We went back to the Asylum and killed the guy there, which netted us the lovely Titanite slab, which is kind of funny that we have 2 Titanite shards is all we found, but then we have 3 chunks and a slab. But that's okay. No problem there. So on this episode, I think we're going to head down into the depths, I think, which means we have to go back this way and do some stuff along the way. Do I have the... I don't. Let's go do that. Let's go get a really good ring. We already have the FAP ring. We have a lag spike. Instantly. Come on. Come on, game. There we go. Nope. There we go. That was fun. Oh, I still can parry. That's good. It's always nice to come back into the game and be able to hit your first couple parries. That way you know, you didn't lose all of your skills. Alright, so we want to go up this way. That sucked. Have we upgraded anything yet? Oh, that's annoying. He didn't fall down. That's fine, though. Just get out of my way, please. Dun 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 dun. Okay, so I guess I'll show you the intended path to do this. There's a pretty neat shortcut that's actually right here to get where we're heading to, but I'll show you the way you're intended to go. Nice try, guy, but not even close. You son of a bitch. Oh, man. Well, there it is. There's proof that the flail attack will ruin your entire life. Son of a bitch. Okay, we're not killing everything on the way. We're just running by all this now, because that was annoying. And I knew it was going to happen at some point, too. I knew at some point in this game that would happen. No, just skip all this. Give me your jump attack. No? Okay, that's fine. Watch, I'm going to get stuck up here now. Oh, I can't believe I died to one of those, man. I was trying so hard not to die to these stupid hollows. Ah, the flail attack, though, man. It'll get you when you least expect it. There we go. Let's pretend none of that happened, and just continue on, ignoring everything in our path, as a true Dark Souls player should be doing. And let us grab a bonfire right here. Go away. Alright. So, what we're supposed to, the way we're going is actually down below. We're actually heading below where we're at currently. So, in order to do that, you have to go up this way. You're usually, I don't know when you're supposed to, you can kind of do all this stuff whenever you feel like. Really, actually, no, I think do we have the key? We should have the key. Oh, dragon's here. Hi, dragon. Hello. I think, will he let us go back now? Nope, he's gonna blow fire at us. Oh my god. Yeah, this dragon's kind of a pain in the ass sometimes. Luckily we're right here, so I'm not even gonna bother cutting this. I'll just run back. Yeah, so the dragon, as you see, he's back. Unless you kill him, which we will do later, you can actually kill him. You can fight him with weapons. It's a lot easier to do it with a bow. Oh, here he comes. Fuck! Ah! I hate... The dragon is such a pain in the ass, because sometimes he lets you run back. That time he won't. And we weren't in a safe zone anyway. Nice to know, game. I think if we run right after this, we could probably make it. Nope, we're dead. Oh, we might be okay if we use our invulnerability frames. No, we're dead. Fuck! I just want to get to that door right there, and I don't want to have to go the long way. That's so annoying. Oh my god. We're gonna call this episode Trolling of the Dragon. Wait, why am I going up? No, I want to go up here. Duh. Why am I going up here? So you can go the other way and go through where you killed the, you know, the Taurus demon. Run back through there, and that'll take us over there. But this is just so much faster. But the dragon's being an asshole. Usually, he'll let you run back along the way you came. I say usually, except today he most definitely doesn't. So we're just gonna make him fly off. That's what we're gonna do. 'Cause I am done fucking around with this guy. Oh good, he caught me. Perfect. We should be okay though. So that's what sometimes you have to do that. He's gonna be an asshole, and now he should fuck off. Goodbye, you stupid dragon. Goodbye. Leave. Look, I'm in the safe zone. You have to go now. Can't get me here. Don't you dare do this. There you go. Now leave. Yeah, dick. Well, that was a waste of 10 fucking minutes right there. Oh, Dark Souls. Just after I say I feel good, I make my parries, you kill me. And then you kill me. And you kill me again. So this is where we want to go. This is the basement key we picked up over by the, where that pig was. If you read the key, it actually gives you... A lot of people, from what I heard, a lot of people didn't figure this out. This is like a lot of people got stuck here and went the like wrong directions and shit. Because... if you, it's not obvious you're supposed to come back here and use the key, because why the fuck would the basement key be on top of a bridge? However, if you read the item descriptions, you check them when you get them. Door leads to Undead Burg. Narrow passage leading below the far face of the Great Bridge in the Undead Burg. Obviously, put two and two together, this is really the only large bridge in the area besides the one we fought the Taurus demon on. There's no doors there, so you have to come back here basically, which we will. Also, don't fall down here. I've done it. It's no good. If you fall down here, you will die, and you have to do that all over again, which is annoying. Oh, I was gonna go get. Okay, it's fine. So once you're in here, don't go that way yet. You want to go up this little bridge, this staircase, because this is going to open up a shortcut, a very handy shortcut. A shortcut that we saw earlier that I said will open later. Invincibility frames activate. Form of fuck this axe guy. Oh, that was a very gracious parry window. I didn't think I would get that. Take it. You, come here. Oh! Ah, see, there we go. Now we're abusing our stuff properly. Get out of here. Okay, so now we're back right here. The bonfire is literally right there, so we can just run right over here. Oh, I just swallowed a red pepper. Oh. I had some pizza earlier and I put red pepper on it, and I just had I don't know. Like, I was playing with something that was stuck in my teeth, and it turns out it was a red pepper, and it kind of like lodged on my throat and started burning. That was cool. Yeah, so this is, you know, this is where we're at. This is Lower Endenburg. This is the next area you're going to want to go. Keeping in mind that the area we just did last episode, the Northern End Asylum, probably don't want to go back there just yet. Unless you're confident. This is actually the next place you're going to want to go. So we're going to go through here. Also, there's the fucking dogs. You don't even know. These are the bane of my existence. You may say, what do you mean? You just killed them in 4 hits. You'll fucking understand. As soon as one of them catches me, you will understand. That is... Oh, I caught myself on fire. That's actually a trick you can use if you don't want to deal with these guys. You can usually get them to kill themselves in this fire here. Actually, a cool little trick, but... over here's a guy we'll deal with in a minute. Over here we got some fire assholes. In fact, we might as well just do this. Please don't kill me. And deal with... What, we killed one of them? Oh, we killed 2 of them, that's fine. Should get 2 of them. Yeah. And there's the helpfulness of shit like that. Like, I could do this with a ranged weapon, but it's just quicker to do that. Over here you get a Twin Humanities. Not the best thing ever, but you know, might as well get the items while they're sitting there for pretty much free. All you have to do is fight through a couple of those guys. And right here...
Somebody, please let me out of here. Somebody, anybody, help me. Unlock the door. Damn, I'm finished. How did this ever happen?
We have an NPC. You have to have the residence key to do this. The master key will not open this door. And if you don't open this door, you can't get the item in here, which is right here, which is actually the mage set. So if you wanted to be a mage and you didn't want to pay for the stuff, there you go. You got your catalyst. So we can probably buy some spells now and go a little bit down that route. And then we got our good friend here. I believe it's Rickert. Griggs. Rickert. Who's Rickert? Oh, he's the other guy. Yabba 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 blah 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 blah. He is wearing a black outfit, which actually lore-wise is fairly important. Basically, we're gonna find out that he is like essentially one of the assassins of the place, which is kind of why, we think this is here, the body of a regular student. But this guy's actually real important. He sells a bunch of spells back. I think he'll be our first NPC, in fact, back at Firelink. He sells a bunch of good spells. He sells 2 very good rings if you're a mage, and he's also important. I don't know if you have to, but he sells you stuff throughout the game. Very good to have. If you're going to be a mage, he's pretty much an essential. Now, have I done this yet? No. Okay, so what I'm going to do real quick is switch to a big, strong weapon. Just whatever your best, strongest weapon is, I advise you to switch to it here. Go up to these doors and stab through them. Now, you notice something just died. You can only do this the first time through the area. You can only do it with those first 2, actually. Well, actually, you can probably do it with another one, but... Oh, fuck, bad. Okay, so I wouldn't try and do it with the other one, actually. I would just... Oh, that was real bad. So these guys are thieves. They're actually a pretty big pain in the ass. They cause bleeding with every attack. They are parryable. They're not... Okay, let me see how to explain this. They drop some cool stuff. I believe they have the same weapon we have, the bandit's knife. So that's why it causes bleeding. Theirs is a lot better than ours. Their bleed up, I feel, is a lot faster than ours is, but it's okay. Right in here. Oh, what did he drop for us? Ooh, the Hollow Thief's leather armor. So you're gonna have to farm these guys at some point because they have their own unique armor set. As opposed to the black leather, which is the thief one you start with. They actually have the Hollow Thief's leather armor, which is, it's a little bit lighter. I don't know if it's any... Yeah, it's lighter and worse than the black leather. So it's not. I don't really like it much, but in order to complete the game, you have to. There's the fucking mail breaker. The EMB joke weapon itself. So it has a little bit. It's got better critical than the other weapons, but it's not really anything you're gonna probably ever really use. I mean, it's kind of cool if you want to do stabbing, but not really my forte. Like, why not? If you're gonna try and do that, why not just use the S stock, honestly, or just use the fucking bandit's knife, which has a way better critical strike. So, if you want to, go for it. I wouldn't advise it. Actually, a lot of the weapons in the game, I would say that. If you want to use it, go for it, but I wouldn't advise it. Coming down here, we're gonna have. I would throw on a bow. Go ahead and see if you can hit this dog on his way over. Just get a little hit in, and then don't do that. Take him out. Yeah, so the dogs cause bleeding too, and they attack really fast. Advice if you're having trouble with dogs is switch to a faster weapon. Like what I'm using right now, not that. It's actually pretty good for dogs. Just because they have a tendency to do a jump back, and if you're using something like a great sword, they just jump back out of the way, and it becomes a whole big fucking ordeal. And I guarantee you'll know what if you think I'm being slightly exaggerating, you'll know. Ah, see, I'm really bad at parrying these guys because I never really do it. They're parryable. I want to get 2 of these guys dead so the last one doesn't. They can backstab you. Like most enemies, if they backstab you, it does a pretty good chunk of damage. It's like I want to kill one of these and then play with the other ones. So, ooh, that was almost very bad. Come here. Oh, and that's what happens when you get a blood loss. As I was saying earlier, that's the first time we've shown it. I'm fucked. No, maybe we can get him down. Ah! There, okay. 1 down, that's fine. So yeah, the blood loss, if it stacks all the way up, it does the same thing it does to bosses to us, but it does a lot more to us. They also throw knives. Those knives cause bleed as well. I'm trying to get him to do his parry animation, because these guys can actually parry you. They'll go into a parry animation, which I couldn't get the ball there. If they do that and you attack them, they will parry you. So you need to wait till they aren't doing that to attack. You can usually just bait it out by running in circles, and eventually they will. And then just so yeah, don't parry, don't attack them when they're in that animation, because they will fucking ruin your day. And in fact, they'll probably ruin your day regardless, because they're kind of this is kind of an asshole. Like it's not a hard area. There's only, what, 5 or 6 of those guys and 4 or 5 dogs. It's just such a terrible little area. I hate it so much. And then there's another dog over here. Just when you think you're fucking done, there's more dogs. You see a boss fog up there. We'll deal with that in a bit. There's a pretty notorious boss in there. And here you get yourself a soul lost undead. Right in here we get the armor we started the game with. So if you didn't get the thief stuff, you can get it right there, minus the dagger. Is it called? Yeah, bandit's dagger, right? Bandit's knife, minus the bandit's knife. You have to get that. These guys will drop it if you're lucky. This is boss fog. We're gonna deal with him in a little bit, not right this second. Down here, kind of a nasty little thing. You got a guy up here who's going to start throwing knives most likely at you. But in true Dark Souls fashion, we got another one right there. So if you run out to get this guy, which you can do, you want to be real careful, because that guy's going to come up behind you, and it's probably happened to everyone on their first playthrough of this game. That guy's going to run right up behind you. He's going to do the backstab, throat slice animation thing. He's going to knock you down to low health. And then the other guy's going to chop you as soon as you're done. Over here we got a locked door. We'll be dealing with that soon. Over here, soul lost undead. And then up here we've got another shortcut. Again, just showing how awesomely thought out the level design is for this game. In here, we go ahead and run up these circle stairs. There's a guy right here with the bow. Just kill him. Doesn't matter. No big deal. Nope, no drop from him. That's okay. So we're gonna run up here. Don't know why I'm going all the way up. Over here we've got another NPC person. I don't know what her name is, but she sells some good stuff. She sells purple moss clumps, which are important. We're actually gonna buy one of these. Nah. I'll probably buy some of this stuff at some point. So this one I think is the most useless in the game. Like 90% of the time, you don't have time to fucking eat that to lower the bleeding anyway. So it's almost always better to just let the bleeding lower on its own. Purple moss, poison, and then this one cures toxin. There's two separate status ailments. There's poison and then there's toxic. Toxic is basically super poison. So poison throwing knives, those are okay. We're going to get a few of these because I'm going to show you guys a fun little tip. Actually, just get probably 20. I don't know. Might as well just get all of them, but yeah, fuck it. Alluring skulls, she sells those. Charcoal pine resin, she sells an infinite amount of that. Transient curses, I believe she sells not infinite of that. I think it's like 2 or 4 or something. Homeward bones, pine resin, prism stones. We'll deal with those when we get them for free. Kind of helpful, I guess. Humanity. So I think every NPC in the game sells a little bit of humanity. And then purging stones, but she sells them for I believe 2,000 more than our friend Scary Man. So then over here is the good stuff. If you know EMB, you know these are probably his favorite fucking thing in the game. Poison arrows are going to help us a lot later. We're not going to get them right now, but they will be super helpful at a later date. And so you're going to want to remember she's here. And as you can see, if you have a bit of a memory, you can see what the area we're in looks like, and you'll probably be able to guess where we're going out. So we'll go ahead and hit this up. Actually, I should have bought. Let me go kill this guy because I should have bought a. No, because I need 1,000 for that one, so not really helpful. And he only gave me 20. Ha! So if you don't know where we're at, we're here. We're back at Firelink, basically. So that's a cool little shortcut there. Like I said, there's pretty much everywhere you want to go in this game, there's shortcuts to get there. So instead of having to go all the way around and, you know, do all that, deal with this whole area again. Or, say you start at the bonfire that we are at, the one that's, you know, up here, over there. Instead of dealing with that bonfire, now all you have to do is go back to Firelink, deal with this little section of enemies, and you can come up here and deal with this boss. And I would advise you doing that because this boss will most likely, you're most likely not going to kill this boss in your first attempt, especially if you're new to the Souls series. Even if you're experienced like I am, you're probably not going to beat this in the first try. I am going to show you the super secret cheese way to do it. And then I'll show you how to do it, and then I'll just run in and fight him. But some strategies for this fight. So this is the Capra Demon. He is a boss. He's a boss that we find here, that we find later in the game as a regular enemy, which is, I kind of like how they do that. It's like, it kind of shows how much stronger you are. However, he is not alone in here. He's in a tiny little room. As you can see, the back wall, that's how big that area is. It's not big at all. And he's in there with 2 of these asshole dogs. He is annoying, but he is not near as terrible as those fucking dogs. I'm gonna try and explain it before I go in, because when I go in, you'll understand why. You'll see when I go in. But when you go in here, as soon as you go in, he's gonna be straight in front of you. There's gonna be a dog, I believe, a dog to your left and a dog to your right. If you get really unlucky, there's almost nothing you can do to win this fight. The dogs will literally block you. You can't get past them, and he will just stomp you. Before I do that, though, we're going to go ahead, and I'm going to show you. Make sure you put on whatever you have has the most poison resistance. So, I believe it's just those, because that's all we have. But so what you're going to want to do This takes a bit of manual aiming too, so you're going to have to, I believe you want to be about here kind of ish. So you're going to aim straight up, kind of like that. And you're going to throw a dung pie and see where it goes. That one hit right up there, so not good. We need to readjust our aim very slightly to the left. That's too much. Try there. That might work. So what we're going to do is back up here. And you want to have a bunch of these. I would probably say 30 or so. What about there? No, too far to the right. That'll work. Okay, so once you get the angle right, you look straight up. And you just start flinging these things that might hit it over this wall. Now, every time you throw one of these, you're going to slightly poison yourself, so you got to kind of take it easy with them. I would take a bunch extra, like I said, just because you're probably going to have to set your aim a lot. In fact, I think I'm missing him. Right there, maybe. That'll hit him for sure. So, get your aim just where you want it. And once you got the aim down, don't touch your analog stick. Just to back up, just use the B button to do a jump back. And then you're just going to chuck these over the wall. And the reason this works, I'll tell you why this works in a second. So if you see here, we're hitting that, that's fine. But it goes over the wall and into his boss area. A lot of the bosses in this game will have something like this you can do to essentially cheese the boss. Specifically this guy, Manus, a very, I wouldn't say difficult, he's pretty difficult actually. A fairly difficult boss later in the game. One of the most important people in the lore. We actually have to deal with him later. And there's a really easy way to deal with him too. Maybe this won't work today. So basically what we're doing is we're throwing these over. They're not damaging him, but they're building up his poison. He is susceptible to poison if you hit him. So basically you just need to spam these over the wall. Hopefully we'll catch him before we get poisoned. There we go. So now that there's a health bar in there going off. That's actually his health bar. I'm going to run in there before too long because I want to try. I don't want to, we'll probably die here, but I'll show you what you need. What the best way to try and go about this is get in here. See, he's coming at us. This dog's already here. We're probably fucked. No, we're up here. We need to get up here and heal real quick. Now we're gonna die. Yeah. And that's, now you see what I was talking about. As soon as you get in here, the dogs, depending on where they're at, can charge you, and you can get really screwed over really quick. There's not a lot of place to heal. There's not a lot of time to heal. And it's all around just a really, really pain in the ass of a fight. What you can do is what I showed you there. If you throw the dung pies over and poison him, that will kill him. You can literally wander away, clear an area, do whatever you want. Just sit there and wait maybe 5 minutes, and it will literally kill him. The only thing you need to be careful of is when that does happen, the dogs, or that fog gate will disappear and those dogs will charge out at you. So make sure you're ready for that. But yeah, since we didn't actually kill him, on the next episode we'll deal with him. So thanks for watching, guys. Sorry about all the fail this episode, but I will see you next time on Dark Souls.